So let me give you a little introduction to the film you're about to see. I put snippets of it and I had a comment of Outlawed UK about the St. Bees and the quarry, so I've put all of that in here. I've opened with Debbie losing it, yeah. Debbie losing it! Oh, I don't think we were married very long, we just started our married life. Now you'll see different dogs, you'll see me mention different dogs. So there's Duke, the first one. Duke begat Harry, and Harry begat Charlie. And Charlie, where's Charlie? Where are you, Charlie Bear? And Charlie is the one we've got now, yeah. And they've all had full lives, yeah, poor Charlie. So, the tapes. Who remember? You know, we all know about VHS tapes, don't we? And then they started onto the little ones, didn't they? And then we used to run around making films with these machines, with the big ones first on your shoulder. Then they reduced them down to these little ones, didn't they? Yeah. And then they reduced them even further and put them on these little ones. And they went into... The machines reduced. There were big things that used to sit on your shoulder. And then they became twice the size of this sort of thing. And then they became a palm corder thing. And this is one of them that takes this little tape, but I can't seem to open it. It must need power to open it. Oh no, there's a little window. I know this is the tape one because it's got fast forward and rewind and all that with a little screen. And it's all digital now. We've got another new one. It's got a chip. But this is where the tape went in. Well, stuffed in there, you'd be very lucky to get that out of there without breaking something or having to charge the damn thing up. Anyway, as a little side thing, haven't been in the attic, we've got all the equipment still. Who remembers, I went up there and I saw this, look. We're terrible for collecting stuff, aren't we? Who remembers? Wasn't this the original Tom Tom? I think this is an original Tom Tom, you know. Yeah. And then they became this. Or did this one come first? This is a Tom Tom as well, look. Yeah. Tiny things, weren't they? To what they are compared now. We so get used to things. So we're watching Debbie. We look at the caravan site in St. Bees, try and recognise where we are. We come through Blackpool, we go to Sellafield, the power station, the visitor centre there. I don't know if that's still there. And what was the last bit of the film? I can't remember. Oh yeah, and we go through the way there. What's the interesting bit, I thought, towards the end? I don't know where I've put it in there. But the wages, do you know when you keep your wage slips for a particular reason, probably trying to get a mortgage or whatever, and then it goes in a file, and then the file goes in the filing cabinet, and then it goes in the records, same as these things. They disappear in a cupboard, never to be seen again. Well, they do in this house. The stuff we've got in the attic. So the tapes... They've been recorded on these tapes, which was the old signal. So now we've got a more modern signal, and here we are, we've got the tripod, and we're sitting the phone in the tripod, and we're filming the television because Dave, a good friend of ours, converted them into a disc to save them. Because now you'll be very lucky to get anything off these tapes because they die. All your Betamax, all your VHS tapes. There's lots of memories and history on here. And I've got a bag full of these old tapes. Would you recover them? What would be the cost of recovering them? And what quality would the picture be? That's the problem. These die. These tapes that we've recorded and got lots of history on has now gone. And even we're so precious about our discs. They've all been put onto a disc for us. Well, 6 discs actually. And we're so precious with them, all our family memories and all that. I think YouTube is now the safest place to put them, so that they don't get lost, they don't go walkies, they don't get damaged. I mean, all these, you know, the fires that have been over in America. I mean, can you imagine how heartbreaking it is losing all their memories? Imagine losing your house. It must be soul destroying. And of course, when you won't miss it until you go looking for it. So the reason I'm boring you to death and putting them on YouTube is I'm hoping that's a safe place to keep them. Unless, of course, the data center of YouTube or whatever, or wherever it's kept, in the internet, it's kept somewhere, isn't it? If that place was to burn down, how many millions of memories would everybody lose? So anyway, yeah. So this is the film you're about to watch, and this film is for Outlawed UK, yeah. And then we've got the one for James Pickup, the Isle of Wight, to do next. Ooh, so many memories to put. Where do you put them? Where is the safe place? One scratch, all your memories gone. Yeah, one bit of sunshine, one bit of dampness, all your memories have gone. Even pictures aren't safe. You can't. You think they're safe, but they're safe until the water gets to them, or the damp gets to them, or they get disregarded, or whatever. Anyway, I hope you enjoy these films I'm making. I am hammering them hard at the moment, but yeah, we've got the tripod watching the television. So bear with me. Once I've got these in, we'll go back to normal, to tools and shed building and all the rest of it. Oh, I know. Watch Debbie lose a look. We're trying to keep him dry because we're going to take him in the car, and he wants the water. An unruly retriever. Watch Debbie losing it. The rotten bit of stick he's got. Come here. Come here. Come here, get a slap. Yeah. What's the... Yeah, soaking wet in the car. I think he runs back in. I think I'm going to bash his head in a minute.
I got all that on film, you know.
Here's Debbie losing it. We haven't seen Debbie lose it before, have we?
You call me shipping?
Oh, I think that's done the trick a bit better. Let me explain this picture. Here we are with them in Baggeridge Brick. Yeah. Look at that Vauxhall. What was them big Vauxhalls? We're in the caravan with Lee McFadden. Debbie, what are you getting hold of there? Here is Duke in the machines. Duke used to come with us greasing. Oh yeah, you always got paid your greasing time. I think all of this is moulded. Here's Duke in the machine again. That's Bleak House, that is. Yeah, that is Bleak House. Where are we going here now? Yeah. They get stuck, the ground goes from underneath you. You've got to get them dug out. They're 45s, I think 40s. Yeah, here we are. I used to carry the caravan. Debbie used to pull the trailer with the bike on it and have the Jenny in the back and her little Peugeot 205, little diesel thing. Where are we? Here now that's Baggeridge Brick. That's the top of Baggeridge Brick where they used to feed the clay into the hopper. then to crush it up and turn it into. And we've got Crompton in here. Some of this is Biggleswade. We opened a gravel quarry there. It's great going to a place and open it from the very beginning. And that's Duke again in the machines. Didn't go. He knew what to do. He knew to behave himself. He is asleep here somewhere. He's in a doorway somewhere. We'll see him in a minute. I think that's up at Baggeridge. Crompton, we're at Crompton. Do you remember me telling you about the railway line? Here we are, fixing the fence. After you, who recognises that fence on the railway line going through Baggeridge Brick? Yeah, that's that fence line I was telling you about that we followed on the Google Earth film. Here's Debbie again, look. Yeah. And again, stuck. And here's Debbie on the blade. What is it? A 185, D185A. Yeah, we were all, yeah, let us drive. No, I'm putting Debbie on the blade. Debbie on the blade. Yeah. And there's the, I think that's, that would be Bleak House again. Up at 5 Ways, Pincannock. And here's Duke. Asleep in the cab. You can't believe that he'd sleep in there, would you? But he did. Everywhere we went, he came with us. Yeah, in the machines, in the loading shovels. And there's Daisy pulling the caravan. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Doesn't time fly? So, let's go back. I think this is Conway Crossing. I'm not really that sure. I don't remember working for these at all. That name doesn't ring a bell at all. I don't know what job I'm on. It's in 1989 and we're doing 68 hours and we're getting 279 quid for it. We did 38 hours there for 150 quid. Wow. We're still we're in January 89. 73 hours. 297 quid. Wow. 53 hours there. I see some wet time. So, I don't know, 69 hours there. And 69 hours there. Yeah. I don't know, I saw something. The only reason, wet time, that rings a bell for some reason. A 5 wet time, is that 5 hours or is that 1 hour? It can't be 1 hour, can it? 65 and a quarter hours, 320. And that was good money. You know, we're chasing the money. Anyway, Lammertown. So, that could have been Conway Crossing in 1989. So we've come forward a bit to Lammertown. I think this was Kinbrennig. This was, yeah, we're on, what's happened there? Have we had some holiday money or something? 953, you'd struggle to do that, 918 there. Lammertown, how many hours are we doing for it? I don't know, we're getting a bit of tax rebate, 859 there. Hold on, here's something not, is that the totals? Yeah, I think that's the total, isn't it? Yeah. Scrub that. Scrub that. We're on, yeah, that makes sense. We're on 5.50 an hour here. That makes sense. Yeah, that was the totals. This is in, again, 89. 89, this is around 5.50 an hour. Yeah. 5.50 an hour. 88 there. 1988, around £5.50 an hour. Wow. I was going to show you, let me see if I can find, yeah, look. This is Aber bypass, not Aber. This is Llanfyddin and Penmawr. This is working for Robin Jones. The rate, look, the rate is £2.70. And we've done 53 hours there, look, so we've had a bit of overtime. Yeah. Mad, isn't it? What year is this? Have we got a date on here? Have we got a date? 5th of the 5th, 88 is this? Yeah, there's the date, in 88. So we've done 40 hours. Oops. Worked a Sunday there. Brought home 139 quid. In 40 hours, 26 hours overtime, that's probably a Sunday. So £2.70 an hour, £3.75 for overtime, and then £5 an hour would have been a Sunday probably. Yeah, we did a good week there. 40, 50, 60, 73 hours we did, and we brought home, what did we bring home? Oh, gross. Oh, is that to date? We brought in 168 quid. In what year? That's Robin Jones, that is. Wow. And that was good money then. I felt I was doing a proper man's job, proper man's wage there. What else did we find? Oh, and then not much further along, I moved. That's why I moved. I went. This is interesting. We got in the heavy plant operations. We're working for EPL now, Elstree Plant, Langs. Can we have a look? What do we come under here? We come under Langs. Yeah, John Lang. We're working for John Lang here, which owned EPL at the time. So the rate, but then we'd get, let's see, there's 63 hours, the hours, but then you'd get greasing time, hold on a minute, and then you'd get the lodging allowance. Do you see lodging allowance? That was 89 quid then. You know, it hasn't gone up much at all, which is night out money on the trucks. Let's have a look a bit. But we had bonuses in here. 82 hours. No travelling allowance. Bonus. Greasing time. Maintenance time, they used to call it. Where is that now? What date is this? This is 89, this is, yeah. Let's just keep looking. What have we done? Travelling, no travelling allowance. You could go home every 6 weeks. I'm trying to look at maintenance. Where is, which was greasing money. You used to get 10 hours greasing money. Can't find it somewhere. Maintenance, it was called. So you'd get machine bonus, then you get site. You get your wages, then you get machine bonus, then you get site bonus. AR. There's 100 quid bonus there. Look. Yeah. We've done something there. Who remembers bonus? Lodging allowance. 89 quid lodging allowance. the rate. Maintenance time, that's what we're looking for, maintenance. We used to get 10 hours, let's go back. 10 hours, look, 10 hours greasing. That was part of your wage packet. And you get site bonus for every hour you work, and then you get machine bonus. Maintenance time, so 20 hours maintenance. The rate was £3 an hour, but that combined with your lodging allowance plus your bonus plus your maintenance, your greasing time, turned out to be not a bad wage to bring home. Yeah, it made a difference. 67 hours there. In 1989 this is. Yeah. Let's see if we get a travelling allowance. Every 6 weeks you get, there's your night out money, there's your lodging allowance. Where did we see travelling allowance? They used to tax, national insurance, greasing time, the rate, the amount, the bonus. Yeah, £90 bonus on that one. No travelling allowance. Wow. And in it. And that, in 1989, that was good money. Yeah, that was good money, that was. Being away 6 weeks at a time. Travelling, come on. You used to get, you could go home every 6 weeks, but they'd pay you. You could go dinner time Friday, and you didn't have to come back till dinner time Monday. But if you worked to the end of the shift on Friday, and then you were back for the beginning of the shift on Monday, they'd give you an allowance on it. Yeah. I mean, isn't it mad how it was on good money at that time? That it was equal to good money. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, depending on what hours you'd done, where'd you been. Gross hours, 85 hours. You were working for your money, mind. You was working for your money. Yeah. Yeah, what we had there. And tax lodging allowance, and a bit of bonus. The rate, the rate is, what date is that then? What date is that? We're in 89 still. Wow, isn't that interesting? So all these films I'm putting on over, and Peter Stevens, here we are. Peter Stevens. The rate is £3.40. Overtime 1 is £5.10. Overtime 2. So we've done 30, 40, 50, 65 hours there. That's a whole week, that is. Have we got greasing time? Yeah. We've had some greasing time. Night out money. Where's the night out money? Let's see then. Lodging allowance. Night out will be here somewhere. Lodging, night out money. £107 light. Lodging money. There's your overtime. Machine bonusy. So overtime, machine bonus £30. Site bonus, greasing time. So what was the rate per hour there? Can't see the basic rate somewhere here. Basic, yeah, 39 hours at £3.40. Then overtime at 16 quid. Then you got 21 quid machine bonus. Got 10 quid site bonus. Got 20 quid greasing time, and then your lodging allowance is 100 quid. See, which is night out money, and that hasn't really changed in 20 odd years. What date have we got here? Peter Stevens, look. Silith, I don't know. They must be still be going, I'm guessing. What date? This is in 91, this is now. Yeah. So funny looking back. I do enjoy this, you know, fetching the old records back. What are we having? Right. Short hours there, not, yeah, 8 hours. Broken down, or because if you broke down you didn't get site bonus and you didn't get machine bonus. Yeah, look, the basic. Then we've got overtime, then we've got machine bonus, then we've got site bonus, then we've got greasing time, and then we got lodge. That was tax-free lodge. Yeah. That was in, what date was that? What date? Peter Stevens. Let's find a date on this. Can you see a date anywhere? Sunday Travel or something? Date. 2nd to the 12th, 1990, that is. Yes. Wow. Oh dear me. Them were the days. We were working for peanuts. £3.40 an hour. But it all added up. You had little bits and pieces. All that's disappeared. Machine bonus and site bonus. Machine bonus meant the machine's on your hours. For every hour the machine worked. Then you had site bonus. The site would pay that, and greasing time, and then lodge, night out, 100 quid. Yeah, and that hasn't changed. Wow, it's funny, innit? I do love. Look, oh, you see that speeder go by? You hear him? Oh, lodge 2. What's happened here? I wonder what lodge 2 is. So we've got basic, 39 hours. 30 hours at ordinary overtime. Oh, you didn't get much for Sunday, I don't think. Bonus, overtime 2. Machine bonus. Site bonus. Greasing time. Night out, NT, night out money. And lodge 2. I wonder what lodge 2 was. I don't know what I did that. You can only go by what you see. And what year was that? In 1990, look. Which would be about the same time as these films are going at the minute. Fascinating, isn't it? Wow, I find it really fascinating. So this is the film for Outlaw UK. We're going to have a look, and the full film for Steve Watson. Let's play it from the top. I'm going to bring the volume down because there's going to be some fruity language on this. But we're sort of looking at the machines and the date of the machines and what models they were, and we're also looking at the horizon. We're trying to figure out, where are we? So, you know, as I explained before, the quality isn't the best. This is a tape machine, you know, the on the shoulders. When they first came out, the novelty of filming anything that moved. So you'll see some very funny views. Yeah, we'll be looking at this, and we'll do a separate one of the Isle of Wight for my friend James Pickup. But yeah, we're trying to figure out where are we and what job we're on. We're going to look at Sellafield. Is the visitor centre still there? Is it the same? Have they renewed it? Have they shut it? You see, it's funny looking back, isn't it? It's so funny looking back over the years. Now, you've seen this one, so we're going to... we don't want to see any more gratuitous body parts being flashed at us, so we're going to just skip this bit. Yeah, because we've seen this on the previous films. So I'm just going to stop you here. Hold on. We could do that, can't we? Yeah. When the moment comes, you all know what's going to happen now, don't you? You bunch of perverts. Right. Here we are. Oh, gone. That. We'll overlook that now. There we are. We're back to Nauru TV. Yeah, we're back to where... So I guess that electrical pylon thing. See, there's a distribution depot of some sort over there, isn't there, with them 3 lines. This is north of Manchester somewhere, as I recall. I'm sure Steve will let us know where this place was. I don't remember it at all. Yeah, I remember we were there, but where it was, because of course we went to so many different places. I seem to remember this place. My caravan was on site. We were working at one end, and a whole load of people came to hook up my caravan and tried to take it away. So somebody said, "Oi, someone's trying to nick your caravan." We chased them off. Yeah, so that was okay. But Moxies, I don't... Is there any still running? They might be privately owned. Boundary Plant now, yeah. Does Boundary Plant still exist? That rings a bell now. Boundary Plant. We'll have to Google that, won't we? Again, I do miss working with the paddies. You know, there was... who's this? Coleridge Civil Engineering. Coleridge. Do they still exist? I do miss, you know, there were characters, and I love the accent. I still do, you know. They all disappeared from the UK, and all our other brethren moved in, and they went back to Ireland. But no. Yeah, again, you can see it's hot and dusty and filthy. What is that? What is this building here? What is this building in the background here? That's quite a big distribution centre. I reckon this is the start of when they started doing industrial estates, more modern industry. Don't be rude. Hello, Steve. Look at the registration on that car. E-registration. How long ago was that? I don't know if that would have been a new one or an older one at the time. The Sierra. My Sierra was a B-reg. Did you see the tea bag? Oh, a Mondeo. A Mark II Fiesta, was that? Here is the fitter from Peter Stevens. Oh, yes, see, I got the Sierra. So that's a B-reg Sierra. That was the replacement for they flogged me a taxi and I went back. They got me that instead. Did all right in the end. Yeah. Yeah, whenever you break down, you always grease your vehicle first. Now, here we are. Somebody mentioned Haslingden. I don't remember. There's the old look. The old Volvo is up here. The first Volvos. You might see it. Hold on. Pretty old equipment. Let's have a look. The Land Rover, yeah, they would have been, they're pretty new on site, these Land Rovers. Got the car. Oh, this is St Bees, this is, I think. I seem to remember a bridge or something. Yeah, where is that? Somebody thought it was the Whitehaven bypass. It may be part of the Whitehaven bypass. I didn't spend long up there. No, you'll see now why I didn't. I think the missus had a week off, so she came up with me, and I wasn't doing enough. Who's that? Roland. Who's that? Here we are. This is the caravan site we were at with my homemade painted caravan site. Where was that? Oh, we're in Sellafield now, in the visitor centre. Yeah. So does this visitor centre still exist? Is this old filming? I mean, we're talking 1990, so we're talking 35 years ago, aren't we? Or is a modern version of this still existing? I don't know. The good thing about that, when I used to go all over the country, whenever there was day off broken down, or I used to always go sightseeing. Used to go whatever was to see. I used to go off. Yeah. See the little man talking to you. It reminds me of Jurassic Park. Somebody was well ahead on the old graphics then. Obviously explaining something. Shall we put the volume on this and see what it sounds like?
Is underway.
But it's not that simple.
Not quite. The reactor's power can be boosted to raise the station's electricity output. Withdraw the rods further, the reaction speeds up, everything gets hotter. Then heat is transferred to the coolant, carbon dioxide gas in this case, which is built
And less heat is produced.
keeping the reactor running is a delicate balance. That in itself it would simply shut down. It can be instantly shut down by lowering the rods completely. As a safe
So, the existence of these tapes, thanks to Dave, because they were on a tape, you know, magnetic tape, which then got transferred to a disc, which we saved them. And of course now I'm putting them on YouTube for posterity, because hopefully they'll stay alive and they won't wear out. How many of you have got videotapes under your beds, in your attics? You can't play them. This is the old signal. You can't play it. Well, you can get a converter box, but all this sort of history is getting lost. If you've got history, put your history on YouTube, and hopefully, you know, if you were recording this in Betamax, all your Betamax tapes are useless, aren't they? All your memories, all your fantastic memories have gone. Most of your magnetic tapes won't work anymore. You've got to be a bit of a specialist to keep them going. Yeah. How do you keep your memories? Wouldn't it be fantastic to see videotapes of, you know, 50 years ago, or even 100 years ago, before they were even invented? We've come forward so much, haven't we? Technology and modernness has come forward so much. Anyway, this is where we are. We're in Sellafield, I'm pretty sure of it. Does this museum, this visitor centre still exist? Let me know in the comments. Is this interesting? Do you like this? Are you looking and thinking, oh yeah, I remember? Yeah, that's where we are. Cumbria somewhere. And you're seeing this as I'm seeing it on the tape. I'm not messing with it, fast forwarding it. I'm giving you the whole thing. Here we are, we're back. Here we are, we're back at Haslingden. Was it Haslingden? Somewhere up there, Cumbria somewhere. I've managed to squeeze my way in, as you do. If you're a muck shifter, you know, or if you're, you know, if you're part of that community, you know how to get in and out of these places, as everyone does. These are treble sevens. I'm sure they're treble sevens. I can't remember. Is it 100 ton they're tipping? Or 60 ton? I can't remember. What do treble sevens carry? Are they like these things, although they don't look very big, they are the size of a house. Yeah. Let's see if we can spot a name. I don't even know what they did here. I don't know if, was it a coal mine? Is that a puncture? Someone getting service? No, that looked like a Bowser of some sort. Come on, Reggie, focus, focus! Dear, dear me. Let me know if you worked on the job. Let me know if you remember, you know, 777. What's that? What is that cat? It's a D. What's that cat there? Terex. Yeah. Does Terex still exist? This is I think that's some sort of a converted water bowser. Keep the dust down. Looks like it's raining. Yeah, these are definitely treble sevens. Is it 100 ton they're moving? Something like that? Something ridiculous. It might even be 200 ton they're shifting at a time. I must, for them to be this small on the screen, I must be quite a way away. I'm well out of their way. These are the sort of bits of plant that run over vehicles. Do the Terexes look a bit bigger? I don't know. Yeah, speckles on the screen. Oh, here we are. We're at St Bees Caravan Park now. Deb. We're on our way back down. Here's Deb. She was telling it we're fairly newly married. Been married for 41 years this year. No, way before sat-navs. Deb used to come and find me in the most weirdest of places. I don't remember it being by the sea, but it must have been. She was telling us the story of somebody turned the water. There's Duke. There's Duke. And there's been Harry, and there's now Charlie, isn't there? What's that, a Mondeo or Montego? No, a Mondeo, isn't it? Here we are. Debbie's been for a shower and somebody next door changed the water and it went hot or something. What's that? Ooh, is that a Ganado? What's that golden coloured car? It's a Ganado, isn't it?
So I'm in there. It's just that. All of a sudden, some sodding the men's toilet wants to put their shower on. It went freezing cold, and I was just right under it.
Yeah, the old hand-painted caravan. Where are we now? We're in the Lake District. Keswick. Yeah, we're visiting Keswick. Look at that. It's like going to a vintage car show, isn't it? We saw a very rare Suzuki on the street here. There we are, look at that. And the Yamaha, very rare Yamaha. I think it was 4-cylinder, a YZ, but a 4-cylinder. Was it 4? Oh, maybe 2 then. No, 4. 4 exhausts. See by the top of the lights there? The exhaust coming out the top of the seat. Very rare bike, that. Even then. Oh, we're by the Lake District. Right, let's see what else we can find for you. You might find this interesting. It's driving down the front in Blackpool. I don't know how much of a change that might have been. Are those places still there? I guess the decorated the tram. Is that? I remember the tram. Have they renewed the tram? Is that the old tram? A horse and cart? I guess that's still going. Horse and carriage, we should say. How familiar is that? Or is that a bit of history? That's a Citroen van in front of a Skoda. Who remembers a Skoda? Skodas? If we're going to Skoda, yeah. I love watching these films, looking at the cars. Yeah, dating the film by the cars. And how many have they knocked down and replaced and knocked down again? I think that's gone, yeah. There's me waiting to go on these. I think I saw a film not long ago where that place had come to an end. Like go-karts. You can see how long ago it was. I had no wrinkles and I had all of my hair. Wow. Debbie was too embarrassed to come on it. And look. Does that place still exist in Blackpool? Or is this a bit of historic film that still exists, that can go into the archives of Blackpool? Because I'm putting it on YouTube now. It's the first time anybody would have seen this clip. We're at it digging through our old films, aren't we? Where was that in Blackpool? There must have been thousands of people went there and been through it. And we're talking 1990, aren't we? So 35 years ago. There we are, look. I don't know what we are. We're on some sort of train there, aren't we? We do like getting on trains and doing that sort of thing. Black cabs in Blackpool. The trams. Oh, look, we must be on some sort of a... Oh, we're on a ride up above something somewhere, aren't we? Looking down onto something. Oh, more trams. It's a bit blurry, we are.